An agent may typically bind its principal to a contract, so long as the principal granted the agent the authority to do so. In Summit Properties Incorporated versus New Technology Electrical Contractors Incorporated, the court considered whether an agent with apparent authority may bind the principal to a contract, even if the agent lacks actual authority. In 1983, William Coleman established New Technology Electrical Contractors Incorporated, which we'll refer to as NewTech. Coleman eventually sold NewTech to Integrated Electrical Services. Coleman remained as NewTech's president, and C D Crouser was its vice president of finance. Coleman and Crouser reported to multiple integrated executives. When NewTech decided to move facilities, the executives met with Coleman to discuss leasing a facility owned by Milestone Investment Company, which was owned by Coleman. As directed, Coleman and Crouser prepared leasing documents and sent them to Integrated's executives and senior counsel for approval. After Integrated's chief operating officer orally approved, Coleman and Crouser executed the lease. Coleman signed on Milestone's behalf, and Crouser signed on NewTech's behalf. Soon after, Summit Properties Incorporated was looking into buying the leased property and investigated the lease. The broker selling the property warned Summit that Integrated wasn't the guarantor of the lease. But Integrated's senior counsel assured the broker that NewTech was Integrated's subsidiary. As requested by Summit, Coleman updated the lease agreement to specify that NewTech was Integrated's wholly owned subsidiary. Again, Coleman signed the amended lease on Milestone's behalf, and Crouser signed on NewTech's behalf. Summit purchased the property and took assignment of the lease. When NewTech moved into the new facility, Integrated publicized the move and posted prominent signs on the facility identifying NewTech and Integrated as the tenants. Both NewTech and Integrated employees used the facility, and Integrated paid at least a portion of the rent. NewTech eventually experienced financial trouble and ultimately fired Coleman. Integrated then investigated the lease, concluding that Coleman and Crouser had signed the lease without the proper corporate authority. NewTech and Integrated sued Coleman and Crouser in Texas State Court, alleging that their misconduct rendered the lease void. Summit received a copy of the complaint and, in turn, sued NewTech and Integrated in federal district court, seeking a declaration that both companies were bound by the lease. NewTech and Integrated moved for summary judgment.